But now we look on to the Versa, the remaining challenge, the Bullseye. The first of the heats for the women, we've got Heather Petrasco, Henrietta Hogberg, Kirsten Klein, Elizabeth Gilmore, and Morgan McGrath going head-to-head. 5 athletes competing in these 5 one-minute pieces for consistency, really, to get on that bullseye.
Once again, this last challenge, these athletes just found out about 1 hour ago. So yeah, really delighted to see how this unfolds.
And is within from Nicola Goss and Alondra Greenlee at 18 points to Anna Mula at 32 points. So it just takes 1 extra penalty, not completing this challenge to win this, to add to her other accolades. Sarah Pigeon, I'm going to be looking at. She's done the, coastal rowing beach sprints. She knows what it is to really change your position, move from one piece of equipment to another.
The bullseye, as it's called. So for those tuning in, 5 one-minute challenge ergs per competitor. Each erg has that prescribed stroke rate, wattage, and drag factor. So the key is that this accuracy score is of the utmost importance. So 45% accuracy score or better required to move forward. If you don't hit that, you get hit with that 100-meter penalty if you don't meet the accuracy score. And then again, there's really, with this 10-minute setting, only a chance to kind of get that twice. Once you hit it 3 times, you're not likely to move on. So first competitor to hit their finish buzzer wins. So
start off the challenge.
Yeah, what a moment. And here they are. So starting that first 1 minute piece, again, this is a prescribed stroke rate, wattage, and drag factor. They need to be absolutely precise or they will incur a 100-meter penalty for their inaccuracy. So getting a sense of the field, these top 5 making their way in the early stages of Versa Challenge number 5, the bullseye.
And you can see, so we've got 3 athletes who made it through with a score higher than 45%, and we've got 2 athletes back there you see at the very top of your screen, and they're going to be on the penalty erg, so they did not hit a score higher. But remember, they do have to repeat the challenge up here. Here's Morgan McGrath.
Yeah, great look at Morgan McGrath here from that side angle, the American, the 42-year-old, another regular name on the indoor circuit. And yeah, just such focus from the judges as well, right? So they'll just be needing to pay really close attention to make sure that the scoring, and once again want to emphasize that the drag factor, they don't know either. So many of us, when we hop on an erg, are used to it feeling a certain way. That's also a piece of information, and they need to hit that target just perfectly in the center. So those first few strokes, they're really just looking to get a feel, sort of understand what it is that they're up against. And that's a fantastic shot of the monitor. And
sure if we have Mike with us, but here's a great overhead shot. We can see how these competitors are progressing. Most have made it to the number 4, but look, that is Morgan McGrath on number 5 already. Look at her go. Let's see if she can get all the way through this challenge. She had yet to do a penalty. Isn't that right, Colleen?
Yeah, that's right. And yeah, 5, the Challenger 5, 400 watts at 42 strokes per minute. So she's just flying up the slide, the drag down at 1. So really different feeling, different rhythm for her, but she's just pressing back, big emphasis into the back half to hit that required watt and to hit that target just perfectly. So it's going really well for Morgan McGrath so far of the USA.
Yeah, we'll see what happens here as she heads on. Remember, they're holding each of these splits for a full minute, which 400 watts is quite something. Does she have it here? And she does. She is our first place challenger. What a performance by Morgan McGrath.
Yeah, fantastic. And it's got to be really gratifying to hit that buzzer as well. So that's an audible buzzer. Those down on the floor, certainly Mike and the fans will be able to hear that, but it's a big moment. We see now a transition to the next challenge for Elizabeth Gilmore.
Yeah, we'll see if these competitors can finish in this 10-minute time frame. Remember, they only really have time for 2 penalties. So I'm wondering at Henrietta Hogberg, she really needs to get through And there we have another finish in the works. Look at those athletes, so happy to be done.
Yeah, really nice, isn't it? Big smiles from them. It's got to be a really big relief. And once again, then there's the chance to hit the buzzer rather. So we have another competitor just hopping off the erg and into the back for the penalty. So accuracy just of the utmost importance here to be able to achieve the challenge.
We saw those two competitors, Morgan McGrath. What a performance from her. She did not get a single penalty. And then we saw Elizabeth Gilmore, both able to hit that buzzer, but the other three were not. So this will really shake up the rankings. What are your thoughts?
So the skill we saw from Morgan McGrath, holding her consistency, amazing performance from her. A clean run all the way through. I think she was the only one to have a clean run. We'll have to see what the others can do, because she's put herself in the best possible position from that first heat to potentially come away with the 10 points. And that's what she's going to want. But we'll have to wait to